It's a wild night. Oh, gang, what's up? What's up? What's up? I do have the AC on. If it's making noise, let me know. I'll turn it off, but it's hot as hell in here. Yeah. What a weekend. What a weekend for golf. Mr. Jimenez, the new Chichi Rodriguez. I got to love it. My boy Ricky couldn't quite pull it off, but that damn double bug, he flushed it on 16, flies the green in the heavy shit. One shot that wasn't even a bad shot. Remember, when you're playing well, you only miss it long and short. You're not missing it to the sides. He just hit it too far, fired up, whatever. One shot cost him top 30. It happens. It happens. But he gets it. It's the way it is. You know, it's not like he's shanking it, and he drove the ball well. It was good to see. So hopefully he can make a good comeback for next year. Then we got the Ryder Cup picks. Bryson sneaking in there at number 6. I'm hearing Patrick Reed. I'm hearing Johnson, John Rahm on the other side. A lot of wild shit happening. Oh, wild stuff happening in the realm of golf, people. And this week is going to be something else. And I love it. It's a playoff. Now, top 30 for that playoff might be too much. You know what I mean? Maybe the top 10 could win it, but you can't. You need a field of players. You can't have 10 guys playing golf. Not going to happen. But I think they should have started this 2 weeks ago where start at 70, top 50, they're in, top 30, you're in the tournament. Fuck the points. The points mean 0. That's not a playoff. The Kansas City Chiefs don't get an advantage in the game because they played well all season, right? If the Kansas City Chiefs lose, they're out. Now, Scotty Scheffler, holy shit. Talk about a GIR machine. GIR machine. And I got his swing. I'm trying to break it down, and I'm looking at it. Why is this fucking? If you were 2 fairways over and you saw him, you'd think he can't break 100. Off the tee, his irons, the rest of them are pretty reasonable. I love it. He just aim and hits it, guys. Pick a target, aim and hit it. No BS. No. Play golf, man. Target. He's an athlete. He plays golf. I love it. Absolutely love it. Old school days. Love it, love it, love it. Bobby Mack. Day 1, he made 195 feet of putts. Ricky didn't make that for the first 2.5 rounds. Didn't make 195. The next day, he made, I don't remember every number, excuse me, but he obviously putted lights out the first 2 days. I mean, lights out, 60-footer, 40-footer. That's wild. And other guys are hitting it closer and not making them. Missing them barely, I think Scotty 3-jacked 16, 15. I'm not sure what hole it was. First 3-jack in a while, first bogey. But he just gets it in play on the green, gives it a chance. What's better than that? No flair, though. Again, he's boring as shit. But it's hard to not root for him. Unlike our boy Niall Shields Donegan, Rick Shields' nephew, even though he lost in the semis, he's getting fired up. I love it. We're going to see some passion. And hopefully at the Ryder Cup in a month, in 6 days from now, I will be there. So hopefully I can go live from there, but hopefully we'll see some passion. That's why I want Patrick Reed there. Dustin Johnson has no heartbeat. I love him. Everything I'm saying with a grain of salt. I love every one of these guys, but I want to see some fired up. JT gets fired up. Patrick gets fired up. Johnny Rahm gets fired up. I want to see some heckling, not the heckling, talk. I'm going to beat your ass. Not the fans. I will not be saying mashed potatoes, baba booey, like that. I told my wife that. I'm getting kicked out on Sunday. I'm going Baba Booey in the first tee. You're going to be, driving back to Boston from there, but I won't do that. I need to get some good content for my new YouTube Facebook, Twitter channel I got going here, guys. So I won't get kicked out. I promise you guys. I promise. And yeah, so what? It's a great weekend. USM, Mason Howell, good for him. He's in high school. He's in the all majors, I believe. All majors, maybe not the Open. I'm not sure. And then, yeah, hopefully we'd see Johnny Daly Jr. and Miles Russell in it, but they'll be doing fine. They'll be doing fine. But yeah, it was a great weekend. The senior tour, Mimenez won. Corn Ferry, I don't remember. I did have to cut the grass. I don't have a house. I don't have a housekeeper. I don't have a yard guy. Besides me and my wife, we do all the work. So I have to cut the grass and all that stuff. So I did have to do something. And I'm putting a nice rock wall in the back, guys. Wait till you see it. Oh, then we got these turkeys coming in. Oh, it's beautiful. These turkeys were beautiful. Thanksgiving is going to be nice this year. No, I'm just kidding. So, yeah, it was a great golf weekend. Lots of fun. I didn't, again, I'm still healing from injuries and other things. But as you know, I was piping 3 Woods by TaylorMade. I'm a Titleist guy. I don't have a deal with anybody right at the moment. So if you want a deal, call me. But I'm a lab guy. But I have that, it's over there somewhere. My TaylorMade 3 Wood, piping it. Oh, I love it. It's like bluish. Absolutely love it. I highly recommend it. Titleist driver at the moment. TS3. My irons are old. I mean, I have newer irons, but the ones I'm playing last time I was playing good were AP2s from 2019, maybe. Piping them. So why would I switch them, right? But don't tell anybody. So yeah, that's Ryder Cup. Let me pull that up. Ryder Cup. So yeah, Bryson just slid in. Not bad for a guy who can't get points either. And again, whatever side you stand on the live crap, I don't want to hear anything bad about it. It is what it is. We have to deal with it. We're gonna report on it, comment on it. It is what it is. You know what I mean? They blood money, whatever. This ain't the place for that. I apologize if you want to call it blood money, whatever. That I don't care. At this point, it's golf, and we have to we got to deal with it and be adults and try to deal with it. Am I against killing people that don't deserve to be killed? Of course. But I just want to play. Obviously, I want to play golf. I just want to watch golf and talk about golf and hopefully help your guys' golf swing and all that stuff, and not get crazy about the politics. I'm not. Again, I know I have a lot of Trump videos on there because his swing. He plays golf all the time, so I have his swing on there, and I get crushed for it, and I try to show other politicians golf swings, but Trump's swing is on there all the time, and it gets views. I need views right now. I got demonetized on YouTube for reasons we won't talk about, but I need to get it back. So we're gonna do what we got to do to get your butts in the seats, right? Put the butts in the seats. All right, there's a little mosquito. All right, let's go. Rankings, USA, booey. Yeah, so Bryson just squeezed in over JT. So JT's in, right? JT's in, Collins in, Ben is in, I would imagine. Those 9 are locked. Lock them. Now what? Keegan? Now he's got 5 assistant coaches, right? That normally there's 4. Is there a reason behind that? Right? That's got to be a tough job. I know his wife would help him, and everyone will help him with it. You picking out the uniforms. I didn't even see that today. Damn it. Oh, my Lord. I'm so apologize. I didn't see their uniform reveal tonight. I got to see that right now. Guys, I am so sorry. I am wicked into baseball uniforms, and I'm a hat guy and uniform guy. Man, I had lessons early this morning, so I didn't really see it. Oh, my God. I can't believe I didn't see this. I am big into uniforms. Ryder Cup uniform. Is it uniform? Uniform. If I could spell that one out. Uniform. Uniform reveal. Yeah, I'm big into baseball uniforms. All right. It is Ralph Lauren. I love it. Thank God. I told the lovely Alicia last night it better be Ralph Lauren, and it is. I gotta switch my thing, guys. Give me a second. I'm a rookie on this stuff. Baba Booey. Baba Booey. All right, here we go. All right, let's see it. Because I was hoping it wasn't that Jay Lindbergh crap that you have to be in perfect shape to wear those. All right, folks. Put a 1 in the chat. Yes, a 2 for no, please. Please help me out. I don't hate it. I like the pants. I don't hate it. As a conservative, normal, this clean, classic looking golf pro that I am, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Maybe I'm not going to say red pants, maybe gray pants. Too much blue. Would have to see it on someone. Like would that blue shirt bleed into the pants? Let me know what you think, folks. Please help me out. One for yes, 2 for no. It doesn't that hard to press 1 or 2, people. Come on. Hook me up. I'm not going to call your house. All right. Oh, there's your gray shirt. Again, I need to see it on a player. What's on the sleeve? What's on the sleeve? USA right there. Maybe a USA in white or flag right there or flag there. Flag on the collar. Don't hate it. But is that practice round? These fucking mosquitoes. Oh, so last night it was hot up here, right? And I'm in the bathroom. I think like the kids were playing a game or something, and I was shaving, getting ready to go to bed. I guess I shave before I go to bed. And all of a sudden, boom, 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 hear this big noise. I think I posted on Facebook. I look outside. It's dark. The deck lights weren't on and whatever. So I walk around the house. I go out there. The umbrella from the deck tables on the roof. It's upside down on the roof. Some gusto wind picked up and took the umbrella on the roof. I don't know why I brought that up, but whatever. So I don't hate this either, but this could be a practice run. Oh, is that day 1? I'm going Tuesday to Sunday, so that's maybe Monday they're practicing and we don't know about it. But this, I don't hate this one. This is boring, but I don't hate it. I'm not sure about this one. See, that's a lot there. Look at that. That's got a lot going on, but calmish. Calm. A lot. Again, I don't hate it. I guess I'm adapting to the blue pants. I like the slacks. Oh, they say USA on the pants right there. I like that. I like it. I like it a lot. Because whatever I'm going to wear, whatever the guys are wearing that day, I'm going to buy the same uniform and wear it with my golf spikes as I walk around. Not happening. Don't hate it, but this is more of a soccer volleyball coach type shirt. Flag may be too big. USA. Don't hate it. And for me, that's pretty good. I usually hate everything. I like it. You need a USA. You need a flag somewhere. The logo bleeds into the shirt, so you really can't see the logo. I know it's just a Ryder Cup logo, and they make them wear it. But you need a USA over here or something. Maybe a flag right there, but not as big as that. Oh, what I do? I got in close. Oh, sorry. You know what I mean? Pick up on my down by ball. Again with the blue slacks. Hopefully they get more than one pair. Yeah, that bleeds into that. That looks familiar as shit. I think they wore that one before. Was that a top? Oh, a zipper top. Zip top. And again, USA on the pants. I like it. They love the blue pants. So far out of 5 of these, they have 5 blue slacks and 1 white slacks. Oh, now we're back to soccer. I don't know. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It says Ralph Lauren on the side. They probably won't. Maybe they will have that on there. But the Ryder Cup logo on the sleeve, right. You need USA, you need Europe more than the Ryder Cup logo. No, am I wrong? Because that's our team. The Red Sox say Red Sox and the Patriots. I don't want to see I want to see the logo or whatever. But all right, that's a 90-ish look, right? 94 look. Don't hate it. Blue pants again. But now I want to see pullovers, umbrellas, shoes, gloves, towels. That's how much I am into uniforms. Not bad, though. I don't hate it. I don't hate it, folks. Oh, here we go. Let's watch. Oh, can I watch this without getting in trouble? Whatever. I can't get demonetized. They already demonetized me. Let's see what happens. Oh, I don't have the volume on. Hold on.
First of all, well, what's more red, white, and blue than Ralph Lauren? It looks great. We're excited to wear it, and our boys are going to be ready to go at Bethpage.
Is it on?
So after the tournament this weekend, we know
You can hear it, right?
We know Scotty,
Hopefully you can hear
JJ,
it. I can't hear it.
Xander.
Oh, his
Russell
jacket's
Harris,
not bad. Let's
Bryson,
blow it up, people.
Who's this one more?
Harris.
No, I want to get the outfits.
Harris
I don't want
English.
to.
So
We know who made
six
it.
of the team, and then your
Harris
captain's
English.
picks will
Wow.
complete the team.
I think he's played a
Tell us about
President's
your
Cup,
picks
right?
and when that's going to happen.
Yeah, so we get another
Henley's
6
played a
picks that we'll
President's
make
Cup.
a week from
Oh, yeah,
Wednesday.
hats. We didn't see
It's
hats.
been a long 2-year
All right, I'm
period
pissed off
of trying
now.
to pick these guys. So
I
we
will
have a
be
good
buying
idea
some
who
of
we're
these and
looking at, but we
shipping
got
them back
another
to the
week
people.
for the boys to prove for that last couple spots on the team.
So Keegan, for folks who aren't familiar, the
Where's the
captain
sound,
usually
bro?
doesn't play. In fact, you correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was Arnold Palmer who last did it back in '63.
That guy in the back
Have
left.
you
He's watching his
decided?
phone,
Because
watching
there are a lot of
himself on
folks who
TV.
said you should be out there playing in
right,
addition
let's
to
see
being
some
the
outfits.
captain. Have you decided whether you're going to play?
I'm
as
not a
well?
fan of that hat, though.
First time
I
I've
don't
asked
like
that
the
question,
gray
dude.
hats. No. That's for the
so when this process started, we didn't
94
know where this was
Baltimore
gonna fall.
Orioles
Turns out,
hats. No,
I got a
thanks.
chance to make the team, but I'm
We
going to
want
do what I
blue
think is
hats
best
with
for
the
the United States
flag,
Ryder Cup team.
red,
As of right now, I don't know what I'm going to do.
white.
There's such a buzz about the
Great,
Ryder Cup
no
being
gray
so
hats.
close
Gray
by
hats.
this year,
It's like
right
the
out on Long
Patriots
Island
helmet.
at
The
Bethpage.
worst helmet in sports.
For
By far
folks
the
who
worst
don't
helmet.
understand the excitement behind
Horrible.
the Ryder Cup,
Horrible
I
helmet.
mean, what makes it so
All
special?
right, let's go. I'm sorry,
it's
guys. Is that the end of it? I thought the uniform reveal. That's not a
What's that?
uniform
I'm glad
reveal.
he's on our side.
Yes.
Yeah.
We hope you play as well.
I hope you play
I
too.
guess that's
Just
it.
support
I
it.
don't know.
You've earned
We'll
the
find
right
out
to
more
make
of
that
that. But
decision.
I'm
Good
sorry.
luck,
I had to check it out because I am big into uniforms and all that fun stuff. So let's go back to the Ronkins. So McNeely, I don't know. So rookies, you got Spawn. Who's the other one? Henley's technically a rookie, played President's Cup. Did English play a Ryder Cup? I don't remember. Bryson obviously did. So just to say 2 rookies there. Ben would be third. So 3 rookies out of 9. We got Maverick would be a rookie. Keegan's played, obviously. Harmon's played, yes. I would take Harmon. Just he's a feisty little Georgia bulldog, nipping at your heels. You're on there and you're fucking biting your heels. I would go with, if you're not picking yourself, Bradley, I'd go with Harmon. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He'd be number 10. 11, I would go with Patrick Reed. Do you take another live guy? Patrick Reed? What do you do? I mean, he could take any of these guys. Young, because he's from New York. Maybe he'll be more nervous, though, but he's not nervous because these guys are professionals. Hopefully you don't let that shit bother you. Burnsy's playing good. Wyndham's not playing good. But again, we got a month away, though, too, guys. A month away. It's a long time. Akshay, he's probably too young. Goddard played good. Well, he didn't really play good. He made it to top 30, but he didn't play great. He played great early on. It's not an easy decision, guys. It's not easy. And this one's harder than ever. There's no Spieth. Where's, Spieth, Horschel. Yeah. I don't know. But tell me what you guys think. JT for sure. Colin for sure. Griffin for sure. And then it's a toss-up. Unless he picks himself. It's like it's tough to pick yourself. What if you pick yourself? He goes 0-5 or 6 or whatever it is. Then they do that pod system like Azinger brought in, and he brings the rednecks together, the weed smokers together, the hippies together. I guess that's the same thing. No offense to you, weed smokers. Like Scotty, who would Scotty play with? Who's his buddy? Burns, right? Burns is his buddy. Burns is playing. I should have thought of that before. Burns and Scotty are like twins from different mothers. All right. I totally forgot about that. And he's playing good. Burns, he just came in second or third, right? Yeah, you got to have camaraderie and chemistry, fluidity, whatever you want to call it. So you have to have that as well. Cantlay, great match player, I think. I don't know about great, but based on what we're looking at, Novak's probably too young, not enough experience. All right, so let's start over. So 9, we're going for Ben Griffin. We're going to go with just assuming he's in. So 9, Griffin. We're going to go 10, Burnsy. All right. Harmon, 10, Burnsy, 11. All right, we got one more pick. Assuming it's not Keegan Bradley. Does he pick himself? He has 5 assistant coaches. Normally there's 4. But when you come down to it, when they're playing, I mean, he really is a cheerleader, right? When they're playing the coach. Oh, the cat. Johnny boy, you want to take the cat out? You pick the squads. Is it that hard? It's probably hard leading up to the event. You picking the uniforms, doing all this social media and talking. So maybe he can do both with help of others, and because he's really not doing anything during the events. And he loves New York, right? They love him. They love Keegan. But again, they're going to love him as a captain, coach, whatever, too. So, wow. Again, it's still over a month away. Ricky, love to see Richard there. You know I'm a big Ricky fan. Patrick Reed. All right, let's go to Live Golf and let's just see what Patrick Reed has done. All right, scoring average and all that shit. So regardless if he's won or lost, scoring average, ball striking, that's what matters, right? Because everyone says it's a Mickey Mouse tour, blah, blah, blah. But if he's shooting sign in. I don't want to sign in. If he's shooting 68 as a score, these courses aren't easy. They're not like they're playing, the munis. What the hell did I do? All right, let's find my boy. Just scoring average, greens and regulation. Let's just see how he's playing. I mean, regardless of what you say, every one of these players is pretty damn good. You know what I'm saying? They're not like they got lucky to get out there. Every single one of these guys on this tour, are they all Tiger Woods? No, but they're still amazing golfers. They can golf their ball, so don't think that they're, because they're on whatever tour they're on, European tour, DP World Tour, whatever, Asian tour, they're still tremendous players. There we go. All right, Pat. No, I don't want. I want pay a page. Here we go. All right, Patrick. Major winner, team player. High school. I don't see his high school. All right, 58% off the tee. 22nd in birdies. This isn't helping. 4 eagles. Green and regulation. Where's your scoring average, bro? But you got to remember, this is match play too. It's it's like hole by hole, get fired up, give it this shit, being a like a Brad Marchand of golf, irritating McIlroy or whoever. All right. So what did he do? Thomas Peters. He played high school. I cheated, I guess. That's what they say. Driving distance 310. Not bad. Greens and regulation 70%. 68. So what's that, about 12 around, 13 around? I don't know. Does he get along with Bryson? Maybe they can play together. But DJ, I don't know what DJ's doing. Is DJ stats better? Worse? Greens and regulations worse. Eagles worse. Fairways about the same. Tied, actually. Driving distance 5 yards further. Oh, I didn't look at putting. 1.59. Let me go back. Putting is kind of important, if you know what I mean. They're about the same. 1.59, 1.60. I'm assuming that's greens and regulation. You know what I mean? Not per round. Which is more important, greens and regulation. That means converting the birdies and all that. So I don't know. And they pick these next Monday, right? USA picks them next Monday, and Europe picks them. I think after a European tour or something like that. But I don't know. Patrick Reed, Max Homa. I don't know. I don't think you can go down too far. You got to stay in the top 20, I would imagine. So Burnsy and Scheffler. That makes sense, right? That makes sense. No one would disagree with that. It's not like these guys are that far apart in terms of skill, right? None of these guys. I mean, he's a rookie, nervous maybe. McNeely's young. Harmon's been there, done it. Bulldog. Novak's fresh, young. Again, then you want to get him experience too, right? Get him on the team to get him some experience with the whole, it's like the Super Bowl, right? You got to get there. You got to go through all the meetings and things and all that. So it's way more to it than the game. Now, Cam Young, he's from there. He just won a couple weeks ago. I don't know. Burnsy. If it was me, obviously JT Morikawa, I would take Griffin. So there's my 9. I would go with Harmon 10. I would go with Burns 11. And then either myself, assuming I'm Bradley, or Cameron Young. And I would talk to the assistants. I'd talk to the players. Does someone have a problem with me playing? Air it out. Airing of grievances like Seinfeld. Festivus. And then it's hard not to pick Bradley, though. Bradley or Young would be the last guy. And I would probably take Bradley. So I would be up to Griffin, number 9, Harmon, number 10, Burns, number 11, and Keegan, number 12, playing captain. Last one since Arnold Palmer, 1912. He beat young Tom Morris II, 2-1. At the old course, playing it in reverse, backwards. Greens were rolling at a 3. But who are the up-and-coming stars of tomorrow on the PGA Tour? Who are they? Who are the names? Like Griffin, Cameron Young, Cam. Can we call him Cam? Cam Young. Love the way he pauses at the top. I love the way he drives the ball. Love it. Harmon's not young. Novak's young. He got the beard. He's gritty. He's like a polar bear. Love it. Collins still young and solid. JT's getting long in the tooth. Ricky's long in the tooth. Burnsy still young but long in the tooth. But who's Akshay? I can never say his name right. Akshay, love it. Got her up. Love it. Who's the kid? Lasso, love it. Koiven, love it. Miles, love it. You know, Sam Stevens, don't know much about him, but pretty solid. Michael Kim, pretty solid. Mel Bridgman's grandson, Jacob Bridgman, love it. You know, Kurt Kitayama has been around. He's played the European tour, the Asian tour. He's been around the block, but still solid. Ricky's getting long in the tooth. JT's getting posting long in the tooth. Jordan, imagine that. Jordan's supposed to win 20 majors by now. Billy's long in the tooth. Brian Campbell. I'm not sure how Brian is, but this Max Grazerman, I wonder if that's his brother that was in the or two brothers that were in the USAM. Bud Colley's getting out there. Ryan Gerard's pretty solid. Joe Highsmith, yeah, out of Pepperdine, right? I don't know. I think we got a good young crew. And that's why Patrick Rogers didn't do as well as we thought he would. He was I saw him at the USAM up here, 2013, when Matty Fitz won it. Sahith Theagle, I haven't seen much of him. Eric Cole. Willie Z. Yeah, hopefully we get a good foundation for the next to keep rolling it over and taking it over. And that's why you want Griffin on the team and maybe another guy. I mean, but you can't have too many rookies either. It's too bad they couldn't bring like a JV team. You know what I mean? Have guys come and shadow it and hang out. That would be a great move, right? So bring a Grazerman and even let me go back up here, guys. Sorry. Even a Novak, Goddard, Akshay. Just have them come and hang out. Be the Gophers. Let them, drive the carts. That's not a bad move, right? Have them be like the Gopher assistants, helpers. Hit some balls, play a couple holes before they get there, obviously. But, when they play in the Pro Corps or if they go on a trip somewhere, get 20, 30 guys, another 10 guys, right? Just like, hey, be around it. Throw a USA shirt on them. I coached high school golf, and I kind of did that with the JV team. You know what I mean? We did all right. Get them some experience and get the taste of it. And then you get fired up. You got USA or even the European team. You get that on your shirt. You're fired up. Get that. Because it matters. When you step on that first tee and they call you, I remember the first time I was fucking passed out. The camera is on. So normally you go behind the ball 6 feet, 8 feet, line it up, walk in. All of a sudden, it was like I was on mushrooms. It was 90 feet to my ball. Everything was in slow motion. Camera, they call your name. And it wasn't the Ryder Cup. It was just a regular tournament. So it does matter. It gets to you. So you got to get that experience. It's not NHL where you can start fighting and rush, get the energy out, or football or baseball. It's way more mental, and it messes with your head. Every one of these guys is an amazing player. It's the noggin. Controlling it. That's why I'll have Steve Yellen on my podcast. Shout out to Steve if you're out there. And amongst other guys that helps with our mental and how to think better and how to control your emotions to help you guys play better. Besides me babbling about Ryder Cup, FedEx, and all that, I do want to help your games and your swings and all that. That's kind of the whole purpose of it. And the podcast, yeah, we're going to learn something about David Frost and all these. Gary Williams will be here and all these guys, but I still want to help the regular guy play better golf. So that's the whole purpose of it. But I think that's a great idea. Who could argue with that? Have a JV system where they're just Gophers, and so what? Big deal. Yeah. Akshay, go get me a water. Drive the cart, and listen to the coaches talking, right? Listen to them. Boom. What are you going to say to JT about that? That's what Europe does, I believe. Hold on one second. Sorry, guys. The cat monster. You know what I mean? They have more of a team thing. You're not going to fly separately. You're going to fly in the same plane. It's a team bonding thing. Even though Europe, they all from different countries, but they're into the team thing. And that's what USA needs. And I think Zinger tried to do that with the pods. They had their own little pod things, but do it as a team. But have the JVs up there. No offense calling them JVs, but yeah, learn from it. Learn how to travel. Learn when to pack, when to leave, when to take a nap. I think that would be amazing. I really do. I'd love it. If I didn't make the team, all right, actually, sorry, buddy, I didn't make it this year, but what I want you to do is fly with us and come hang out with us, and be a part of the team and get the experience, practice with us, listen, learn. Boom. Bring Phil along maybe to help because they're lefties. No, you know what I mean? Boom. Didn't they do that? Didn't they have a committee or something? Or Ryder Cup committee 10 years ago? I don't know what happened to that, but but what's wrong with that? But not in the boardroom, on the range. All right, Akshay, they're all live in Jupiter, right? All right, Akshay, meet me at the Bears Club. We're gonna go play 9. Me, you, whoever. Boom, Maverick. Meet me at the park. We're gonna play the par 3 at night. Whatever. I think that would go a long way instead of me. I'm gonna fly in my own plane. No. Because the fans deserve it, guys. The fans deserve it. I remember that the Open in 2009, was it? It rained. It was muddy there. The fans were loving it. It was awesome, and you hit a good shot. You hit a bad shot, you suck. Because the fans are passionate. So back in the day, Nelson Doubleday owned the Mets, and we used to go to the Mets games, and we'd have greatest seats in the world right behind the dugout. And I forget the guy's name. Left-hand first baseman. Oh, I can't think of his name. Great player, great hitter. And he's like 0 for 2. These guys were, I'm not going to swear, screaming at him the F-bombs. His fans, they're 20 feet away from him. We're close to the on-deck circle. We could touch him. And I'm just, watching the game with my buddy, whatever. And they're, what's his name? Max something number. I'll think of his name. Screaming at him. And they're fans of the same team. They're on him. But then he jacks one, right, off the wall. And now he's your buddy. So they appreciate it. But if you don't show up, oh, it's driving me nuts. His name. I have to look it up. You'll all know it when I see it here. Because they lived down where I lived in Jupiter Island. There was a Jupiter Island. We actually had a softball team. We were the Jupiter Island Mets. It was kind of cool. Mr. Nelly Doubleday. All right, David Cohn. It wasn't David Cohn. It was a first baseman. Kevin Noak. It wasn't Mickey Reynolds. Mookie Betts. Lee Mazzilli was playing it. Ron Darling. It might have been later than this, what I'm looking at. All right, let me just change the date. Kevin something. It was Kevin. But the fans are passionate guys. And that's why maybe having Young play, Keegan, for sure. They loved Keegan back then. I'm sure they still do now. Oh, come on. Kevin McReynolds. Was it Kevin McReynolds? No. I did say Kevin, right? Maybe it was Kevin McReynolds. I thought he was a first baseman, though. Dave Magadan. That's who it was. Dave Magadan. Screaming. Was he number 23? Let's see what number he was. It was definitely Dave Magadan. I can't see what number he was. 6'3". It was definitely Dave Magadan. They were lighting him up. So, yeah, Bradley Harmon. Cam Young is from New York, I guess. But Sam Burns makes sense with the Scotty Scheffler thing. And he's playing good. It's not a charity event because he is playing well. Burns. We call him Burns. Oh, tea times. Got her up in Akshay. Akshay slid into it. Nikki Taylor. So they're gonna go 1 through 30 or no? They're not. No, they are doing it 1 through 30. Perfect. That's the way to do it. Oh, thank you. You go 1 through 30 tee times, and then the next day, whatever your score is, the next day, no bullshit. Yeah, do it like that. And whoever wins the money. I love it. Absolutely love it. Who do you think's the favorite? Anyone want to guess? Ludwig Alberg. Ludwig Alberg. Is it Aberg or Oberg? Scotty and Rory off at 2:00. Scotty's plus 150. Rory's plus 850. Fleetwood's plus. Oh, they're having them ranked based on their scores. That's weird. Based on their no, really? Their odds are based on their 1 through 30. That doesn't make any sense. That can't be right. Tell me I'm missing this. No, it is. It's absolutely. It's based on their Wow, that's odd. But you don't want to put money on Scotty because you're not going to make any money. You want to make some money. Maybe I should get into a betting thing, huh? Maybe I should start doing a betting show. Remember, I'm new to this stuff, so I'm trying my best here, but maybe I should do a betting show. Who would I pick? All right, let's say we're gonna put $100 because betting's legal. It's like weed now, right? It's legal. I'm not gonna go to jail. Vinny's not gonna come in and bust my ankles for not paying him. All right. Who would I pick to make money? Scotty, obviously, but I'm not gonna bet $1,000 to make $100. That's insanity. I want to bet 100 to win 1,000, 10 grand type of thing. Who would be the? Oh, let me put it on here for you guys. I'm sorry. I apologize. What is that? That's why I need an assistant. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. All right. Hopefully you can see that. But all right, Victor. All right. Burnsy. I mean, Burns might not be a bad pick. He had a good week, good weekend, good Sunday. Plus 3,000. That's not a bad bet for $100. McIntyre, think he can come back? What is that? Bullhorn harpy screams at feds. Holy crap. Dude, if you're illegal, you got to go home. I'm sorry. And then sign up and then come back in. Sorry, my grandparents had to do it. You have to do it. Okay. All right. I would go with Burns. I mean, JJ could do it, but it plus 2,700. All right. Let's go for a sleeper if there's such a thing. JR. JR had a rough week. He was tired, man. Plus 6,000. Shane Lowry, didn't see one shot of his all week last week. Sanjay M with my boy Willie Wilcox. We can check them out. Brian Harmon, Nick Taylor, Jacob Bridgman. No. Andrew Novak, 12,000 to 1. Nick Taylor. Harmon, wow. Harmon, 8,000 to 1. Again, I'd have to look at how they played this course in the past. Did they hook it, slice it, fade it? Where did each hole go? Above ground, sea level, all that before you do that. But I would put a hunch on Burnsy just to start with, a quick hunch, and then I'd do my homework. And then maybe with McIntyre. Again, Scotty, but I'm not going to bet 1,000 to win $100. That's crazy. Crazy talk, people. But I love it. Anybody can win them. What's first prize? 20 million? 10 million? Excuse me. Yeah, Rackleroy didn't have a great week either. He did the Sunday, he started to make some birdies at the end, but Ludwig's right there. A lot of guys. Who pointed it out? Jason Sobel pointed out 12 or so guys could have a chance of winning this event, the FedEx Crown, without winning a tournament all season, besides if they won this one. Shout out to Jason Sobel. He's on X. But I saw his thing when I was on my way to the range today. I read his post. It's hard to keep up with all the posts. And I try to thank everyone I use their information. I try to thank them and credit them anyways, because you can't do it all. There's no way. And I'm sure they do it to others too. You can't keep up with everything. And it's not my job yet. Someday I'll be a famous journalist here, but I'm still a golf pro, play golf, teach golf. So it does help to read their stuff. But at least if you credit them, hopefully they're cool with it. Maybe I can get Jason on my podcast coming up soon, hopefully. JJ Spawn's caddy, hopefully he's coming on. Mark Cairns. I know him from back in the day, mini tours. Good player, good dude. Hopefully he'll be on. Maybe he can talk about JJ. Maverick's dad owned like Sunpoint Investments or something, or Microsoft, or not Microsoft, Microsystems, something like that. Maverick wasn't going to turn pro because it's a grind. Even when you're one of the best, flying the best, it's still a grind. Traveling, it's not easy. Never mind sleeping in your car. Been there. It's a grind. Didn't Novak with our Monday Q, Ryan French, didn't he help him? I might be wrong. And if I am, I apologize. But I think, some of these guys were struggling and they got some extra cash from the good people of X, and with the help of Ryan and Monday Q info, check his account on X. Great follow. Great dude. Hopefully he'll be on the podcast. Or I don't know if it's a podcast. I'm not sure what I'm doing, but holy shit. Jesus. Holy shite, people. Yeah, so golf season's over, I guess, and then the Pro Court Championship starts next week, right? Let's look at the schedule. Look at the schedule. Pro Court starts September 11th. No, they got a couple weeks off, I guess. Ryder Cup. I'll be there, people. Europe won it last time, those bastards. You limeys. I'm just kidding. It's gonna. So the last time I was at a Ryder Cup, 1999, the Country Club, getting smoked. My friend had she lived across the street from the Country Club, literally across the street, Clyde Street, and Clyde Street was blocked off just to people with special passes to get to her house, type of thing. So I bring all my buddies there. She had it catered, and we just walk across the street, watch golf, walk back, watch it on TV, go to the pool. Oh, it was freaking awesome. But we're getting smoked. That's the first time I saw, oh God. Oh, I can't even think of his name. He just won the senior event. He's nuts, from Ireland. Oh my Lord. How can I not think of his name? Hits it a mile. Won the senior open, oh my Lord. But he was talking to himself. Coming down 14th tee. It's uphill. It's a tee's up here. He's walking down. He's literally self-talking himself how great he is. And this was on the singles day. I'm the best player. I'm a great player. I can handle it. Padraig Harrington. I'm so sorry, Padraig. I can't believe I remember it. But yeah, the first time I saw him up in person, obviously, Jean Van der Velde was there. It was amazing. But I got a nice picture of me and Jean Van der Velde. Me and Johnny V. What happened? Me and JVD right there. You see it? No, you can't see it. Damn it. Me and Johnny VDV. Yeah, so Patrick is just talking to himself, self-talk, positive self-talk. I loved it. And I saw him down the road a few years later, and I said that, and he goes, "Oh no, I was young. I was just trying to, keep myself fired up, and it worked, obviously." But that Saturday, things weren't going well for the USA, so we went back to the house and watched it on TV. We might have watched the Red Sox play or whatever. And then, screw it. The next day, we get up early. We went to the first tee, and first tee is actually on the putting green. Is part of the first tee at the Country Club. You're actually on the putting green, but the stands are up that day. So I was sitting next to who's caddy? One of the caddies for Europe's mom sitting next to her. She goes, "Oh, we're gonna kill you." She was fun about it. "We're gonna smoke you boys." The next thing you know, because we sat there the whole time for 14 singles. Is it 14? 12 singles matches going off. There's a little mosquito in here. I want to snap them. And just one after another. All of a sudden, you'd hear roar of the crowd, and then I think USA was red. Red. Like, what's happening? So it probably took 2.5 hours for everybody to tee off, and then we went out there. And the last thing I remember was when Justin Leonard made that 50-footer. I didn't see it, but we heard it. I don't know where. I was watching Monty and Payne Stewart, I think, at that point. And then when Justin made it, we said, we can't see anyways. So we just hightailed it back to the house and watched it at the house. And then when it was over, we hightailed it back to the country club and the clubhouse to hang out and go nuts. But so that's the last time I was there. I'm sure things are way different now, obviously, in terms of having phones, and the drinks are probably crazy, but it should be fun. I'm excited to go. Even I'm going, like I said, I'm going Tuesday to Sunday. Very excited. Hopefully I get some good content, some interviews, certainly swing videos. Certainly swing videos. So we'll try to make it something good, and hopefully if I can do live streaming there, that would be fantastic. All right, so back to the Pro Core. So what's it now? So it's the 25th. So they have 2 weeks off, and then the Pro Core starts up for next season. And I hear a lot of the guys are going to play in it, and they won't let Bryson play in it. I think Bryson should caddy for, whoever one of the guys is. Who cares? He'll be fine. He can play there's a European tour event they're going to play in. He'll be fine, guys. Oh, he needs reps. He'll be fine. The guy holy shit. Literally, the guy, all he does is play golf. These guys don't go to the beach and go on their, go paddle boarding. They work on their game. But as far as a team building thing, yeah, that would be nice to have him there. But who knows? Monday and Thursday we're doing this, and then obviously tournaments and all that stuff. So I won't be on Thursday because my daughter's at college. I have to bring her to college. Thursday, so I won't be on Thursday, unfortunately. But part of being a good dad, you got to do that stuff. So, but definitely Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we'll do it. So the Pro Core, then you get your Ryder Cup, and then the Sanderson Farms. Baker, man, where's the Skins game? Remember the Skins game, or the J.C. Penney Classic? Oh, I miss all those. The silly season, they used to call it. The silly season. It was actually pretty fun. Harry Hall. Let's talk about him for a second. He wears the same shirt, hat, and pants and shoes every time I've seen him. Literally. And he's balder than a cue ball. He took his hat off. He's got the Stuart Sink tan line thing. Not as bad, but I mean, black shirt, khaki pants, khaki hat, black Adidas, 3 stripes, golf shoes. But can this guy putt? Let's look at his stats while we're here. We got what? We got 5 minutes. We'll go a little bit long tonight, but this guy can putt. I think that's his whole repertoire. But let's see. I might be wrong. I've been wrong before, people. All right. Let's see where he is from 10 feet because Keegan Bradley's the best. If you followed my stuff, you know. Oh, my Apple Watch screen broke today. I'm so mad. It works, except the screen don't work. All right. Where's putting? Seriously, this fly. I need a blowtorch. I want to burn the shit out of this fly. Scrambling. Putting. Here we go. 1. Total putting. 1. Yeah, what'd I tell you? He's the best. The best putter. Literally the best putter in the world. Right? I got him. No. See, we have the cheapo air conditioners that I have to stick in this office thing I have here. And I didn't do it right. So these fucking bugs come in. Just relax, bugs. All right, sorry. Overall putting 1. Birdie better 1. Putts per round 1. Oh, he fell back to 5th in round 2. Round 3, he sucks. Kidding. He's still amazing. 1 putt percentage. He's second. Longest putts 29 feet. All right, from 10 feet. Putting inside 10 feet. No, putting from 10 feet. 55th. Keegan Bradley is number 1. We looked that up last week, remember? So this whole game's putting. Not whole game, but that's where he's the man. But if he tightened up his approaches and driving, then his putting would suffer. Same thing with the guys who have great putt. You know what I mean? You can't have it all, guys. Only a few guys had it all. There's not many that can do it all. It just doesn't work that way. All right. Longest drive, 400. Jesus Christ. Strokes gained putting, 2. All right. Driving distance, 303. 84th. He's 84th. Who would like to hit it 303 out there? Raise your hand. 84th. He's pissed. He hits it 303. He's in the gym trying to hit it 306. We're all trying to hit it 285 ish. Club head speed 115. I'm assuming that's a driver. It's not a sandwich. Total club head speed. Oh, I can't read all that. Got him. Damn it. So yeah, Harry Hall. But yeah, he's gonna change his outfit. Please. The black shirt every time. So when we look at these numbers, right, we want all green. And unfortunately, our boy off the tee is not a mensch. Wow, that's horrible. Horrible. But he makes everything. So he gets it in the rough, chops it on 30 feet, makes it. That's his game. You know that's hyperbole, but you know what I mean. Where my boy Richard played good. He hit it. He almost chipped a couple in. I mean, he was close. Is Harry Hall going to make the Ryder Cup team? All right, let's go back to Europe now. We'll finish up with the European thing, guys, and then I'll see you Thursday night. No, I can't do Thursday. Oh, shit, my daughter. I can do Thursday night at 8, but I can't do Thursday day golf. I guess I could do it from the car if I sneak out when no one's looking instead of putting her bed together. All right, how do I go to Europe? There we go. Bobby Mack, Rory Mack, Tommy F, Justin R, Tyrrell, another live guy. Johnny Rahm has to make it. There's no question. He's not making it. Shane, why is he not green? Oh, that's right. 3 and 2. I'm sorry. What the fuck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I am right. What happened? Oh, they don't pick till next week. Thank you. Tom Gillis is great. 27. Thank you. But they don't pick. Theirs ends next week, I think, after the Tour Championship. So Shane and or Sepp will make it. So they're in. I would assume Rasmus is in. I would assume Ludwig's in. I would assume Victor's in. I would assume Fitzpatrick's in, and I would assume Harry Hall. It all depends on how he plays this week. But Luke's got some Luke, you got some explaining to do. Yeah, you gotta take Sepp, you gotta take Ludwig. So maybe Rasmus not so much. So let's go. Sepp is 7, Ludwig's 8, Victor's 9, Fitzy's 10. I guess you got to go with Rasmus 11, and then maybe Hall, or see how they do this week. It's like the coaches. I need some water. The coaches they bitched when they had. Remember, it was 10 automatic qualifiers, 2 picks. Remember that? You youngsters probably don't. It was 10 automatics, two picks. 13th guy was pissed. And then I think it was Zinger. Well, if I'm going to have a team, I want to be able to pick them. And I think they went from 8 to 4. Again, don't quote me. Well, quote me, but don't hold it against me. I think they went from 8 to 4 with Zinger. And then it went from back to 10 to 2. You got to do it the fair way, because you don't want the old boys club. And as much as I want Ricky Fowler to play, I loved watching him play because my kid loved him. He's just got a soft spot in his heart for Ricky Fowler. But he shouldn't be on the team. And don't just pick him because he's your buddy. You go partying with him. And Ricky, I know you're listening, pal. I love you, man. But, a guy like Ben Griffin deserves it. He played well. So there's something to that too. But if I'm coaching and you're remember they roasted Hal Sutton, roasted him. Well, I didn't have the people I wanted. Let me pick the guys. Let me pick Tom Brady of golf, or Randy Moss, or Aaron Rodgers of golf, So if they give you 10 guys that don't mix, and then you got to try to figure it out, it's not right. So there's no answers, guys. There's no perfect way to do it. But 6 and 6 puts more pressure on the coach because he's picking the 6 guys. So now it is on Keegan if they lose. It's 100% on Keegan if they lose, unless these guys shoot 78 every round, But when it was 10 and 2, it was more on the process. So Hal Sutton had to pick 2 guys. Tiger and Phil was a bad mistake, but Little League World Series is going on. We got so much going on in the world of spots, people. Thorbjorn Olesen. I just like saying Thorbjorn. I usually know a guy named Thor. Awesome kid. Thorbjorn. But Harry Hall, yeah, he might make it. I mean, if he shoots lights out this week, you got to pick him. Because who else is hot on the Europe's side besides the guys that are already on the team? I mean, is Lowry playing well? I didn't see him that much this weekend. Sepp, I didn't see him that much this weekend. Rasmus, I don't think he's anywhere near playing. Ludwig played well, so Ludwig's in. That's a fact. Victor's in. Wallace, didn't see him. Fitzy, was Fitzy playing? Fitzy must be playing. Marco Pengi was playing good last week on DP. I'm going to call it the European Tour because that's what the fuck it is, the European Tour. DP starts sending me checks. I'll call it DP. Aaron Ryder not going to play with it. Anyone with 2 gloves can't play in the Ryder Cup unless you're Tommy. Did Tommy Gainey play in the Ryder Cup? Tommy Gainey, shout out, my friend. Yeah, Harry Hall looks like a porn star / I don't know what he is. Thorbjorn, Christopher Eichen, Rasmus. There's so many names. I love it. Rasmus Norgard, Nicholas Norgard. Then you get a Rasmus Neergaard. Then a Nicholas Hogard. They have O's with lines in them. I love it. The Frenchmen are going nuts too, huh? Martin Corvette, Adrien Sadia, Julian Guerrera. The Frenchmen, I love it. The Italians aren't Matteo. Oh, remember him, Matteo Manasseh? What happened to him? How do I get on his name? Oh, I can't click his name. He was like 12 when he started playing on the tour, and they thought he was the next best thing. Who's the other Frenchman? He just won. We talked about this last week. Victor Dubisson. He's like works in a pro shop or something, giving lessons, which is highly commendable. And then he qualified for some mini tour and he won it. And he gave the money to the guy in second because I don't play for money or something. Like what? Victor Dubisson. He won that match play or came in second in the match play, right? When he was up against cactuses, rocks, he's like chipping lefty. He got up and down from anywhere. Just Luton, Engel, Hidalgo. Oh, that's from a movie. Oh, you can't see that. I'm sorry. Hidalgo. My eyes are burning. I should be wearing my sunglasses, but it's all good. Callum Hill, Alex Noren. Love the pre-shot routine on Alex Noren. There's another one, Nikolai von Dellinghausen. Love the names. Love them. Eugenio Cicada. Wasn't he a live guy? So I don't understand it, the live thing. Because, I was going to talk about it. What's his name? Laurie Cantor played on Live Tour, and he played in all 4 majors last year. And that's fine. A lot of them have. But he didn't win a major. Bryson won a major. Brooks won a major. Rahm won a major. Sergio won a major. But Laurie Cantor somehow is allowed to play. Played in a tour event. But the Americans can't. Because I don't know why. So Eugenio Cicada, he's a live guy. You know, then that DP World Tour, the top 10 get to play on the PGA Tour. So Terrell Hatton's number 2. McIlroy's 1, Terrell's number 2, and they wiped Terrell off the list. He can't do it. That's not right. If he's if the top 10 in European Tour rankings get to go to the tour, PGA Tour next year, and he's number 2, why can't he play? I don't get it. So this Chikara guy, and again, I know that the Europeans have a different view of 9/11 and all what happened than the Americans, and that's why it's probably different. It's not as big of a kick in the nuts to them, because I mean they weren't happy about what happened, I'm sure, but it's not as big a deal. The PGA Tour is our thing. Theirs is the European Tour. So going to live to them is a smart move as a businessman. We're in 10 minutes of overtime. I get time and a half for this pay. A lot of Spaniards. Ivan Cantero Gutierrez. Alfredo Garcia Heredia. Where's my boy Nacho in Vagina? His name's like In Vagina. Something like that. Or Etchy Vagina. What's his name? I don't know if it's Nacho, Itchy Vagina. What's his name? Yeah, Laurie Cantor. And I'm all for it. I have no problem with these guys playing. If you're qualified to play in a tournament, you should be allowed to play. And banning guys is fucking insanity. Send it back to Q School if they want to play. I get it, but Phil should be able to play any tournament he wants to. He deserved it. He earned it. Lifetime member of PJ Tour. Brandon Robinson Thompson. I want 3 names. I guess I do. Tom Gillis golf instruction. That's 4 names. Nicholas Colson. What happened to him? Remember, he bombed it. Remember? These guys just disappear. Guido. I love Guido Migliozzi. Richie Ramsey, solid player. They're all solid players, guys. You know that. Matthew Baldwin. He's a soap opera star, isn't he? Jens Dantop. Marcel C. A lot of Germans. Pablo Ladalaba. I mean this with love. I'm not making fun of them. It's just funny. We don't speak their language, so. Rafa Cabrera Bello, what happened to him? Eddie Pepperell, what happened to him? Remember his tweets? He was awesome. Tapia Pukanen. We'll find someone else. Callum Tarrant, I remember him from something. Cedric Googler. Callum Shinkwin, I remember that name. Francisco Molinari, I remember that name. There was two of them, right? Francesco and Guido? I'm not sure now. One of them won a major. The Open, I think, right? Alexander Levy, I remember him. Padraig Harrington, obviously. He doesn't play on it, but he's there. Ross Fisher. Oliver Wilson, good dude. Sergio's up there. Wow. Wow. Well, we're going to call it a night, my friends. A night. Again, I appreciate everyone for popping in. We will see you Thursday. So, yeah, obviously every Monday and Thursday at 8-ish, we'll be here. And then during the day, we'll pop in. During the morning, we'll pop in and see what's happening. Talk golf. Check me out on X, Facebook, all that. I do well on Facebook, X, YouTube. If you're on YouTube, anywhere, like, subscribe, share it if you would to help me out. I appreciate it. Any questions? You need help from me? You want help? Tom Gillis at pj.com is the email. Any suggestions? You want to tell me you hate me, you love me? Either way is not a problem. And again, I will try to be more informed on Harry Hall's career for Thursday night. My daughter will be gone, so now I can get in the bathroom anytime I want, which is a good thing. And I'll talk to you guys later. Keep it in the fairway.